Hey, good morning. Patterns and trends. Now, some people be like, Marsha, this is your YouTube channel, and we know that you're a designer. Why are you talking about patterns and trends? But I'm actually talking about today patterns and trends in relation to things that your mum or your dad did. Do you now see the trend that you're doing the same? Let's talk. Yes, good morning, good day. Marsha B here for another Diary of a Black Mum. Thank you for joining my YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing, liking, watching, commenting, or not even commenting, just watching. I know there's some silent people watching this video or watching my channel. Do you know what? Thank you. Thank you for actually supporting me without me realizing you're supporting me. Anyway, patterns and trends. Are there things that your parents did in your youth that now you as a parent are doing? It could be how you discipline your children. Maybe you said back in the days, oh my God, when I become a parent, I'm never going to do what my mum and dad did. Now you look and think, actually, I'm doing the same. Not as bad as what our parents did, but you're like, yeah, actually, my child did get a little slap on the leg because they're being cheeky. But are there things that you're now looking and thinking, hold on, I never thought I'd be the same as my parents. Now, there's so many avenues I can go down with this, right? But I started to think this morning, I was just coming back from dropping my son to school, and I was like, you know what? There is some patterns and trends that a lot of things that I've done in the past and thinking, hold on, this must be hereditary. This must have been what I've seen. This is what I've seen my parents do. And it has continued down into me. And now I'm like, hold on, I need to actually take a stop for a second, because I don't know. And it's not disrespecting my family, it's not disrespecting my parents, but I'm just actually acknowledging, where do these parenting skills come from? It's learnt behaviour. Me being a parent, I've told you guys, we all know there's no handbook. Well, maybe there is a handbook out there. Maybe there is books now on how to be a parent, because I know we've got videos on YouTube and all social media. You know, you've got all these different social media platforms where parents will talk, or they'll have their podcast and they'll discuss. But it is learnt behaviour. A lot of my parenting skills, I believe, has come from how I was brought up, how my parents disciplined me, how they spoke to me. And I'm like, actually, this is a pattern and a trend. And some of the things are actually healthy. Some of the things, like my dad, bless him, said, save money. It's good to save. And I'm now telling my children as they're becoming adults, I'm like, wanna save your money, save. But actually, it's good to save. However, I've been relearning about financial literacy. We're part of a company. The company sells amazing courses, digital courses. And I decided, you know what, I studied business studies in my GCSEs, failed miserably, got a D, put it out there. You know what I mean? My children already know, my family know. I got a D in business studies. However, I've had to relearn being a business person. And also studying financial literacy shows you it's not always about saving. So even though mum and dad taught us how to save, actually, you save a portion of your money, you give some to charity, but then the main key thing is to invest. And I think this is probably why I'm talking today about patterns and trends. I've seen a pattern from my parents and my grandparents. My grandparents came over on that Windrush generation. My granddad on my dad's side, amazing saver. Man could save till you thought, hold on, granddad is not even going to give us a Christmas present. The man's just always saving. Grandma was the spender, but she'd always save. She'd save and spend. And that was passed down to my dad. And mum and dad would always say, I want to save your money. And then I'm like, as I'm growing up and thinking, I don't want to save my money, I just want to spend, just want to shout till you drop. And then you become an older adult and you think, hold on, I've got children, got responsibilities, actually. You know what I mean? I've got to save a bit of money because you never know, rainy day and all that malarkey. So I've got to my 40s, I'm like, actually, I save money, but now I'm telling my children who are in their late teens, I'm like, guys, save, but now also I'm showing them, save a portion, but now invest. Learn to invest your money and get multiple streams of income. And I'm saying this because, you know what, we're living in a time now, I keep hearing the phrase cost of living crisis. People are suffering. Not everyone's suffering, but we can change the trend. You don't have to follow the exact same blueprint as granddad or great grandparents or, you know, the ancestors. We have been given so much knowledge and information in this time that we're living in that it's like, right, use what they told you, but also what have you gained in experience in your world that you're living in right now? You have to invest, guys. So I've been teaching my children, and I said this ages ago. It's funny because I remember I had a job. Trying to think, when was I working at this company? Must have been crypto came out or Bitcoin came out. I want to say 2008. Could be wrong. Whoever's watching this, correct me on when Bitcoin came out. But I remember Bitcoin was just starting to, or it had just come out, and it was just on people. It was on people's lips, but people didn't really understand, like, what's this Bitcoin? What's this Bitcoin? And I remember one of me and my colleagues, we were talking about opening up an account in Coinbase. And I remember just buying a little bit of Bitcoin. I remember telling my family as well, like, yeah, you need to get into cryptocurrency. And they were like, oh, you're so strange. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't really understand. But because it was new, like when Facebook first came out, people were like, Facebook, what's Facebook? You know what I mean? Or even like MySpace. We're going backwards now, yeah. Who remembers MySpace? Anyway, cryptocurrency was starting to become popular, Bitcoin especially. Me and one of my colleagues, Nick, were talking. And I was like, Nick, this crypto thing, it seems like it's going to take off. And he was like, how much are you putting in there? And I was just like, you know what? I'm kind of scared. I'm going to just put like £50 in my crypto Coinbase wallet and just leave it there. And I remember I put the £50 in the account and I just forgot completely about it. And then it must have been like 3 years later, Bitcoin was being spoken about. People were talking about Bitcoin being scamming people or whatever. There were some people that weren't using Bitcoin properly. So there were scammers that were trying to take people's money. And then there's genuine people that were teaching you how to gain Bitcoin and other crypto coins. And I remember going, oh my gosh, where's that Coinbase account? I had to go through my emails going, oh my God, what's my login details? What did I use to get here? And I remember going back into the account and then randomly just seeing some change. I was like, hold on, where did that money come from? And that then triggered me thinking, actually, it's not just about saving money. It's about putting money in places that you know, or maybe I didn't know at the time. I wasn't really clued up. I was just like, you know what, I'm taking a chance. So yeah, the little Coinbase account had some money, and I was thinking, damn. So I took out some change out of there and thought, yeah, girl can buy 2 shoes and, you know what I mean, buy a little handbag. But then that made me realise, actually, you're doing your day job, but if you invested in other avenues and you just left it there to build and to compound and just to accumulate, you never know what might happen. So now I'm teaching my children, and I'm also, you know, I'm telling as many people as possible about having multiple streams of income. We were taught, and our parents were taught, to go to college, go to uni if you had enough money to go to uni, get a good job, and then what, you work for 40 years and then you retire. And I'm sure there's a saying, you work for 40 years to get 40% of your salary. I can't remember the actual saying. I remember seeing this in network marketing somewhere. You work for 40 years and then you get 40% of that salary and then you retire. But, you know, who wants to work for 40 years just to get 40% of their salary? I don't. So now I'm recognising the patterns that are elderly generation, what they were shown was what they were shown. There was no more information like that they were given. But now we're in a time where we have all the information and knowledge out there, guys. There's so much out here to grab that you have no reason to have just one salary, one income. I'm a part of, well, many people know I've been a part of network marketing since my dad died. 2011, my dad died. 2012, I joined a network marketing company. And I remember the backlash of me joining this. People saying it's a pyramid scheme. Oh my gosh, why are you doing this? And I was thinking, hold on. When you put your money in an insurance company, you pay your insurance for your car, or you pay your insurance for your health, or you pay whatever, because there's insurances for so many things. You put your money in and you don't get nothing out, yeah? And you think about, there's hundreds of people putting money in the same insurance company, and I don't get nothing out unless you have to put in a claim. So the man at the top of that insurance company is the one laughing. Now, if you check it, I think we've got that's a pyramid, yeah? I joined network marketing, and network marketing to me, I was just like, I'm just networking with people and I'm marketing the products, and I'm talking and sharing, and I'm building a team. And I was very successful in this first company. And then I kind of, went into my own stuff, doing my clothing brand and working as a freelance technologist. But the network marketing company that I joined, I was still a part of. I was still a part of it, and I was still making money, and I wasn't doing anything. And I was like, oh, I love this life, because I'm not physically working the business, but my team was still ordering products. So every time they ordered, I was like, hold on, little change. I think one summer holiday, I hadn't worked the business for maybe like 12 months, or it must have been 11 months. And I remember just randomly some money went in my account, and I was like, hold on, this is actually paying for my children's school uniform for 4 children. So network marketing works. And people can say, oh, it's a pyramid, or they be very negative about it. But don't knock what you don't knock what you haven't tried. I hate the T word as well, I just said it. Anyway, so that was one of the network marketing companies that I joined. But I've now also realised, as you get older, you can't rely on one source of income. So I just said, didn't I? You can't rely on one source of income, and you've got to have multiple streams. And this is what I'm now showing my children. Yes, nanny and granddad or great grandparents, they worked hard, they saved their money, and whether they did partners to obtain stuff, and they had mortgages for the house and stuff. That was them, but now we have to learn and step up from what they were taught. What can we do that's better? And what we can do is better as parents, show our children to, if they don't want to go to college or uni, no problem, but think about what you love the most and make a profit from that. I'm a clothing designer, and I can also teach people how to pattern cut. I can teach people how to make corsets. I can teach people art and design, textiles, everything around the textile industry I can teach. Yeah, that's a form of income. I make clothes, that's another form of income. But also, not just the things that I physically do, what can I sell? And ebooks. I know one of my mentors has given me so many lists of ideas of how to make money. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many ways. We've got no reason to be broke. But what am I saying today about patterns and trends? Start the new trend, being a parent and showing our children there is many, many ways of earning money and having multiple streams. In this 2023, if you're just got one salary, well done. You must have a really good salary if you just got one. But we're living in a time now where you need to have, they said, a minimum of 7 streams of income. And that literally can be from your 9 to 5, and that could be from your side hustle, and that can be from your investments. Guys, I will be talking so much more about not just cryptocurrency, but also trading. I'm a part of a community. We are trading every week. Our money mindset mentor is absolutely amazing. She's the queen of gold. I didn't understand gold before, but now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm watching gold and going, hold on, what is going on? Because you can make money when it goes down, and you can make money when it goes up. So there is no reason why you as a parent should be struggling. And that is what I want to say today. I didn't want to knock my parents and say, oh my God, I didn't really understand money. They did explain to me. I just didn't listen. I just had hard ears and had to wait till I became a parent, and then realised, like, hold on. Remember all them years ago, Mum and Dad were saying, "Wanna save your money. Save your money for a rainy day." And I kept thinking, when's this rainy day come in? When's the rainy day come in? But actually, it's good to have some money stored. It's good to have an investment account. It's good to have, different avenues. So I'm hoping that this is helping someone. I'm hoping that a parent will watch this and go, do you know what? I need to go and tell Tommy and Chris. We need to actually think about new ways of making money. And being a parent as well, God, man, these children are expensive. And when I get to adults, they're even more expensive. This is why we need multiple streams of income. Not just for us, but to then hopefully, if we pass this good information down to our children, we will basically be creating generational wealth. Because it's not for me. I'm, you know, when I pass and gone, when I've left this earth, I can't take my riches or my wealth with me. But I'm hoping that, you know, my children's children will go, oh my gosh, Grandma Marsha was saying about having different streams of income, and now we have, you know, some houses, property, Airbnbs, and all types of, you know, there's so many ways of making money. There's so many ways, good ways as well. You don't have to go the wrong way. Because a lot of people, and I look at the youth and think, I see these films that come out and they're talking about thug life, gangster life. A real gangster is a person who actually looks after their family. Gangsters on the TV are just basically shooting people, and that's not a gangster, that's a thug, that's stupidness. A real gangster, I could say I'm a gangster mum, because I'm looking after my family and I'm showing them multiple streams. I'm talking about gangster in a good way, people. Don't watch this back and go, did you hear what Marsha Brown said? She said she's a gangster. Oh my God, she's a bad person. No. We're not saying that. We're just saying a true gangster is someone who actually looks after their family, clothes them, feeds them, keeps the roof over their head, shows them how to make multiple streams, you know, diverse business accounts, and all of that jazz. That's a real gangster. Anyway, I've been chatting far too much today. I hope you've enjoyed. It's about patterns and trends, making multiple streams of income, doing things that you love. My name is Marsha B. This is Diary of a Black Mum. Oh my gosh, I've been really enjoying this talk today. If you like this, please share this with someone that you know and say, yo, Marsha's onto something here, you know. No, it's not just me. There's many of us parents out here doing it, okay? Subscribe to my channel, click the notification so that when I upload my video once a week, that you know, yeah, Marsha's just put a new video up, let's watch it. And comment, just comment, tell me what you think. How are you making multiple streams of income as a parent? You know, there is a system out there that would love to keep you in as that system of having no money and being in poverty. It's not about that. It's time for parents to rise and show our children there is many ways of earning money the right way. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed it. I'm going to put a couple of links in the comment box. If you want to know more about the digital courses, click the link. If you want to know more about how I was earning money from my health company and still earning money now, click the link. I'll probably put about 3 or 4 links in here, because I'm affiliated with so many different companies, and laughing because I'm like, hey, this actually works. So thank you for watching. Have a great week, and I'll be back next week. Adios.